You're welcome.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
My future.
Right? What's a plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Hindi umuulan!
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ang PlayTime. You're welcome. PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi umuulan!
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang PlayTime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
All-purpose epoxy and Benilde. Matibay na dikitan. Kahoy man o bakal. Kahit sa kompleto. Pwedeng imasilya. Kahit anong dikitan. El General, all-purpose epoxy. Boosting El General all-purpose epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
We continue our Independence Day presentation of the PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup presented to us by ABC Tile Adhesives, where it all begins, coming to you from the PlayTime Filoil Center. Second game na tayo ng ating 4-game bill. It's the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Blazers going up against San Sebastian College-Recoletos Golden Stags. Jay De La Cruz together with Ross Jotico. Ross, diretso kagad tayo sa ating team standings, where these two teams so far occupying separate places in the team standings. Yung isa nasa pinakataas, yung isa nasa pinakababa.
CSB Blazers are now leading the pack of the NCAA bracket with 4 wins to none, while the San Sebastian Golden Stags are at the bottom of our group with 0 wins yet to 4 losses so far.
For the Golden Stags, it is this game is the game where they should start a run para nga naman magkaroon pa sila ng pag-asa na makaangat sa ating top 4 in order to enter the quarterfinals or have a shot of entering the quarterfinals. But with the Blazers standing in their way, it's gonna be pretty tough, who already ran through Mapua, Arellano, Perpetual Help, and their previous game, a close encounter against the Heavy Bombers. Dikit na dikit yung laban yan. Muntik pa silang madapa dyan.
Yes, and by Montic pong madapa, it was actually their bench points that helped their cause in their outing against the Bombers, with 49 bench points against 35 from JRU, and also note their inside points with 40 to 28.
Usual na usual eh.
Yes. Yun yung ano nila, parang kumbaga cream of the crop from the inside points, diba? But more so, halos pantay yung field goal shooting ng Blazers against the Bombers, with 42% to 41 against the Bombers. Kaya medyo dikit din yung laban nila nung last game na yun.
Yung bench points na yan, 3 of those bench players actually producing double figures, including that guy wearing jersey number 13, Ian Torres. What a splendid game for Ian Torres, Ross.
Ian had scored 15 points in that game versus JRU, and about 50% of his field goals in, with 5 out of 10. He spread the floor pretty good with 3 rebounds and gave involvement to his other teammates, garnering 5 assists in total. So Ian Torres is also versatile in his gameplay. So hoping that we see the same or even better coming into this matchup against the Stags.
Actually did all of that in a matter of 17.5 minutes of playing time. Fantastic numbers coming from Ian Torres. Sa kabila naman, yung huling nakasagupa ng San Sebastian, also a winless LPU Pirates in that game. So yung laro na yon is just a matter of who's gonna get their first victory, and then in that game, it's LPU ending up as the victor.
LPU did end up as the victor there because of their inside points and their fast break points. As you can see, it's a little bit lopsided on the side of the Stags. So 14 points lang yung inside points nila compared to 40, a whopping 40 from the Pirates. And the fast break points from the Stags are at 12 compared to 21. Although, as we can see here in our summary, it's their 3-point field goals that have helped the Stags somewhat. That's why they lost just about by 14. They were shooting pretty well at 41% over the Pirates rather at 33%.
Actually, Rex Gabat made 4, Marcos Di Maonan made 2, Andre Lumanog made 2, Paeng Are made 1, and Tom Piliado actually made 1. Pero kung titignan mo dito, look at those 7 assists from Tom Piliado. First year na dito sa San Sebastian, pero parang matagal na niya kakilala yung mga kakampi niya.
Making a mark, and this is a good sign for the Stags. Even if it's his first year involving his teammates early on, and still being able to produce on the floor with 10 points and 3 rebounds. So there's still a lot we can look forward to from Tom Piliado.
Pero pag-usapan natin yung ating PusoP.com key matchup, this is going to be a heavyweight showdown, Ross. Bigs ang ating tututukan ngayon.
Heavyweight indeed compared to Sean O'Malley against Gab Nepasena. Looking at their numbers, it's pretty close also, no? Per game, that's 11 points per game for O'Malley and 7 points per game from Nepasena.
So yan ang tututukan natin dito sa laban na to, those showdown of those two big guys. The Blazers versus the Golden Stags are about to meet our starters.
A pleasant good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the PlayTime Filoil Center here in San Juan for the continuation of the PlayTime Cares 18th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, presented by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. This is game number 27 in our NCAA group between the CSB Blazers versus the San Sebastian Golden Stags. And now introducing the starting lineups for your CSB Blazers. Point guard number 13, Ian Torres. Shooting guard number 18, Ernest Taha. And small forward number 35, Rafi Salis. Power forward number 6, Mo Morales. And at center number 28, Sean O'Malley. Head coach for CSB Blazers is Charles Chu. And now let us meet the starters for the San Sebastian Golden Stags. Point guard number 15, Tom Piliado. Shooting guard number 7, Ralph Gabat. At small forward number 18, TJ Filibrico. Power forward number 28, Gab Nepasena. And the man in the middle, number 20, Marcos Di Maunahan. Head coach for the San Sebastian Golden Stags is Rob Labagala.
Starters on your screen, syempre, para kay Coach Charles Chu, pag maganda pinakita mo ng previous game, malamang starter ka. Ian Torres will will do the point guard starting duties for the Blazers. Sa kabila, ganun din si Coach Rob Labagala. Ang ganda nung pinakita ng Tom Piliado. Sige, starter ka rin.
Siyempre, effort from the previous game is also rewarded coming into their next matchup. And rightly so, like you said. Both coaches recognizing their key producers in their previous games. And, let's see.
By the way, our referees, Michael Galutera, Leslie Sigues, and Obet Arlegui. In the meantime, somebody will go to the free throw line. Good idea to attack that lane pretty early. Filibrico ang tinawagan ng foul. Go to produce a point. Nakita natin nagwawarot kanina ang CSB. Marami rin nagbabalik dito na mga naka-uniforme. So Allen Liwag earlier in uniform did not play the previous game. Antonio Sebio is here coming off his Pilipinas 3x3 duties. Ariel Galas absence. Kung nandito si Antonio Sebio, sigurado nandito rin si Ariel Galas, but it's not in uniform in this ball game. In the meantime, here's Polo Gabat attacking that lane. Bumaga kay Sean O'Malley of all people. The rebound secured by the Golden Stags. Marcos Di Maunan attacking, getting bumped, and he will go to the free throw line. Conscious effort from these two teams to attack that lane this early.
Talking about the inside points from the Stags in their previous game, that was the area where they were having a little bit of difficulty. So coming into the game now against the Blazers, I think that's what they want to attack more and gain more.
Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. You were mentioning inside points, San Sebastian. Well, one thing to look forward to, kasi sila yung, out of the 17 teams in the field, sila nga sa pinakailalim din sa inside points. So, conscious effort, you're right, na sige, kuha tayo ng punto sa ilalim. Kaya-kaya naman. Tulad nito, papasbreak ang San Sebastian. Nakapunto si Tom Benilde. First field goal of the game, courtesy of Thomas Benilde. Sean O'Malley waiting for the handoff, but there's a cut by Rafi Celis. Reverse layup, got it.
Blazers applying early pressure on the front court, on the back court of the Stags.
And
There.
passing lane as well. Rafi Celis. Easy back-to-back buckets for Celis. That press easily broken by San Sebastian, but DJ Filibrico wasn't ready for that extra pass coming from Polo Gaban. Ito rin yung kailangan mangyari para sa San Sebastian na, yes, their main guys, Polo Gaban at si DJ Filibrico, kailangan magkaintindihan din sila on who will take over when. Di ba may mga ganong factor lalo if you have two prime guys and two senior guys actually.
Oh, the only difference there is being able to understand their roles, even if they're on the floor at the same time. Kasi malamang doon, pag hindi mo maintindihan yung role mo sa loob, doon magkakaroon ng miscommunication. And of course, the team's performance will follow. Either it could suffer from it.
There's a turnover on that intended CSB fast break.
14 seconds.
Execute ang mga nakapula. Nepasena sa Esmoel Morales. Shot lock down to 3. Tom Benilde under duress. That one was all net but on the wrong side though. Ringless naman eh. Tama naman eh. Ringless. Wrong side. Oh, mali lang. Sa labas lang.
Nasa kabila.
Oo.
The Stags also applying full court pressure on the Blazers.
Tit for that.
Early on.
Rafi Celis. 3 of 3 to start for Mr. Celis. It might not be the best idea to immediately push that pace after the basket. Yan, maagang pangjangnan hotpot 3-pointer of the quarter galing kay Rafi Celis. Huwag kakalimutan, pag hotpot, jangnan yan. Six and a half. CSB looking for their 5th win in as many games. Ian Torres had some space. He goes cross court. Moel Morales decided to attack. Takes it out. 3 won't work for Bondaha. Sa ilalim wala. Rebound makukuha ni Da who attacked that lane. Got clipped. And Bondaha will go back to the free throw line.
Plenty of opportunity for offensive rebounds by the Blazers. But also a lot of rebounding given up by the Stags.
Bon Ernest, pumasok rin muna. He had split earlier. And for Coach Charles Chu, boy, if you really have those players na who can produce, diba? Kung sino, kahit sino ipasok mo, you have best players, different best players in each of the games you played. Parang kahit ako mag-coach, diba? Magmumukha akong magaling na coach if you have those quality players.
He does have a deep bench. So any player he pulls in and out are players who produce.
Kahit si Randolph Johnson ang humawak ng CSB. Na nanonood sa atin yan sigurado. They're just gonna make, the team's just gonna make their coach really look good. In the meantime, Sean O'Malley with a steal. Ian Torres, he goes to his right. Daha thought about it. He attacked inside instead. Still no field goal for Ernest Daha. Nevertheless, the Blazers ahead by 6. Good steal. Moel Morales leading the fast break. Bigay kay Ian Torres.
Fast break points again being garnered by the Blazers. Giving them an 8-point lead now. Almost at the halfway mark. 11-3. Sama mo na dyan yung inside points nila.
At ayan, pambawi na lang San Sebastian. Pinag-press nyo rin kami kanina, hindi kami maka-execute. Sige, press din kami ngayon. Kaya lang, handa ang mga taga-Top Avenue. Ian Torres goes to his right. The kick out. Corner 3 on the way. Ernest Daha. Sa labas pala gusto. Ayaw magsipasok ng mga atake sa loob eh. Yun pala. Sige, 3-pointer na lang.
But you can see a system here being implemented by the Blazers. Once they get the ball, even if they're open for the fast break, and they can shift through gears. Fast break ba muna o set play? Kahit naman mag-set play sila, you can see that they know the rules they're playing inside.
And that is a testament to the chemistry perhaps of the Blazers na they have been here for so long. Good mixture of veterans and rookies. And you guys like Sean O'Malley coming in who just moved like Ian Torres.
You think he's a point guard but playing the big position. Give credit where credit is due.
Center yan.
Sean O'Malley.
Center yan, sigurado kayo. Siya ang ating fast break of the game. Saktong-sakto Sean O'Malley leading that fast break, giving the Blazers a 13-point lead.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Just a shade above 4 minutes remaining. A blazing start for the Blazers. San Sebastian immediately looking for answers. And they cross that timeline. Ayan, nakaka-execute na sila. Got pushed out of the high post area. Here's DJ Felibrico. Some relief.
Good look there on his layup.
Somehow broke that silence, but still at an 11-point advantage for the Blazers. By the way, Jake Gaspay, Cap Cometa, Gio Gonzaga, and SJ Moore inside for Coach Charles Chu. And Jake Gaspay will start his game with a cha-cha. Ayan, dyan tuwan-tuwa si Randolph eh. Nakakita naman na nagcha-cha-cha. Kahawak pa yung bola. By the way, isa pang nanonood sa atin dito. Part of the coaching staff of Adamson University Women's Basketball Team, Coach Darren Torre. Patay na naman kasi holiday.
Walang holiday.
Oh, din sa college basketball, no, walang holiday. Kaya sa mga nanonood sa atin, naghanap ng lakad ngayon. Sakto,
Yes.
walang traffic. Pwede pumunta dito. May dalawang laro pa tayo. The Altas and the Knights will face off later. Then, a very interesting matchup between the Fighting Maroons and the Tamaraws. Kaya lang, naubusan ng oras ang San Sebastian.
Substitution for San Sebastian College. Neil Castor for Marcus Limao.
Ito rin ang masakit sa San Sebastian, no? That you devised that game plan for several days only to have a really sour start. Dito, pagdating sa laro na taas, Jake Gaspar scores. Ito, presi na hinabol lang sa Sebastian. Sigurado, hindi ito yung nasa isip ni Coach Rob Labagale.
Yes. Likely it was a different game plan also and a different outcome that he was hoping for, at least for the beginning of the match. Still early on in the first quarter, pero down by 13. Trying to make adjustments as we speak with his other players.
Kahit yung mga players, kahit ikaw mismo yung player na, sige, the day before, iniisip mo, ganito gagawin ko. Pero come game time, you see yourself, you're trailing by 12, di ba? It's not just the coach will make the adjustments. You yourself as a player, kailangan may gawin ka din eh.
At present time mo, syempre, mabilisan. Mabilisan. And the adjustments you're making right then and there are, syempre, iisipin mo na lang ano yung kaya kong i-contribute.
Oo. Kumbaga, the last thing that you would want is the frustration to settle in this early because, again, it's just the first quarter. A lot of time remaining, a lot of basketball to be played. So you still have that right state of mind, di ba? Tulad din, talking about right state of mind, ito, chill na chill lang. Sila Boss Virgil Villavicencio, sila Coach Bert De La Rosa. Basta wala nangyayaring sobrang illegal dito sa laro na to. Chill lang sila. Walang kulong nangyayari. Under 2 minutes remaining. Olo Gabat. Made a shot. He says it on Lomana. Left corner 3. Partially deflected by Jake Gaspar. Lead pass. Intercepted by Filibrico, but recovered by his teammate, Gat Cometa. Wanted to create some space, but he was denied access. Madidiskartehin muna ng mga kakampi. Cometa dancing with Nepasena. Still no space. Gaspar launches. Too strong. Rebound won by SJ Moore and got whacked on the process.
So sa aking foul there by Gabat.
Nabibigyan din ng special na attention ng depensa ng CSB si Polo Gabat. Samantala, muntik maipit, labas kay Jomel Ancheta. Gaspar was there. Jake Gaspar!
Reverse layup there by Gaspar at the nick of time.
Parang nauupa sa ere, no?
Oo.
Filibrico. Bigay muna kay Christian Rizo, who just scored. And it's nice to see Christian Rizo back in this game. Remember, he suffered a very hard, actually not a hard fall, pero naapakan siya nung kakampi niya. 46 seconds in the ball game. But there's Christian Rizo just scored his first 2 points. In the meantime, Gio Gonzaga just shuffled his feet. Shot clock still alive. Sige, sino may kasalanan doon? Yung pumasa o yung kukuha ng pasa?
Pwede din po yung pumasa. Pero in that sequence, the ball should be on the plane of the front court already. Pero kung nanggaling siya sa likod, tapos yung bola nasa harap na.
Ayun, backward.
Yun.
Para patas, parehas na lang sila.
Foul given up by Filibrico on the shot by
That was SJ Moore.
Moore.
And of all the time in the world, kung kailan paubos na yung shot clock.
Yun lang.
And just to make sure the referees will use the instant replay system to identify first if that foul is within the time frame. Dahil saktong-sakto na ubos yung shot clock eh.
Oo. So nauna ba yung foul bago yung shot clock?
Yup. Referee Michael Galotera just indicated that the foul happened before the shot clock expired. So foul si Lumanag, mag-free throw si SJ Moore. Coming out of the program of coach from USD High School. Sakto kasama niya rin dito, Coach Malu Inigo. It's like they never left.
Connection.
Oo.
The connection still there.
Last shot time. Naka-pressure pa rin ang College of St. Benilde. Pero natakbuhan. Corner 3. That one is good to end the first quarter. J.D. Cabilia kapapasok lang in the final 6 seconds. Provided some relief for the Golden Stags. Even though this one fully dominated by the Blazers in the first 10 minutes of this ball game. With those steals and fast breaks converted by Rafi Celis, yung Sean Umali, ganyan din ang ginawa, nainggit, umaktong point guard for that moment and finishing with that layup. But guys like TJ Filibrico, Andre Lumanag, and most recently, Jerover Cabilia, who just made a three-pointer to close the first quarter. Kailangan nilang pigilan yung mga ganyang atake nila Jake Caspay sa pagpapatuloy ng laro na to. Lamang ang De La Salle College of St. Benilde 21-11.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun, ha? Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome!
Tuloy tayo sa second quarter. Jade de la Cruz together with Ross Chutico. Second game of our quadruple header for this Independence Day presentation of the Playtime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup presented to us by ABC Tile Adhesives. Lumanag, labas kagay Castoru, missed that three-pointer. Sakto-sakto, dadagdag ng puntos ang San Sebastian with that attack by Christian Ricio. Pero pag tinignan natin, Ross, yung mga numero sa stats natin, halos lahat pabor sa CSB.
Yes, talking about field goal percentage. Mas lamang ang CSB talaga, 8 out of 14 versus 4 out of 11 so far from the Stags. And their two-pointers, 6 out of 8 compared to 3 out of 7 from the Stags. Ang pinaka nakikita ko din ditong mas pabor sa CSB, yung 3 points.
Yep.
3-point percentage ni Benilde. That's 33% compared to 20%. But look at the free throw percentage of the Stags. That's at 50%.
Oo.
So far.
Eh, yung sa CSB kasi, 8 na yung free throw attempts nila, pero 3 lang pinapasok. Not a really good number. At mamaya as a team, I mean, if you look at the free throws of the Blazers as a team, it's something you'd really not appreciate, as there was a foul called against Gio Gonzaga. Upo muna siya. Look who's coming in. Allen Liwag making an appearance in this ball game, coming off the bench. I mean, look at that lineup. It's really loaded for Coach Charles Chu. And perhaps, June na ngayon eh. May July, may August, may September. A matter of 3 or 4 months
More, yeah.
to address the problem. Sino ba ang ila-lineup ko come season 101?
And this is a good opportunity, of course, for the current players on their rosters now, given that this pre-tournament is the channel for that. Diba?
That's the very good reason kaya magkakagrupo yung mga NCAA teams, yung mga UAAP teams. So, it's a simulation of what is bound to happen come their actual season in a matter of 3 or 4 months. Kasi dito, single round. Pagdating ng actual season na, double round yun. So, umpisa pa lang, pwede na nilang matimpla kung ano yung mga diskarte na gagawin. Itong mga kumana na to. In the meantime, good line on that three-pointer by Camilla just did not materialize. Cometa inside Allen Liwag. Good possession inside for the EC2. Laking bagay pag nakakasil kagad yung big man mo sa ilalim, no?
Yes. More of an advantage also, but once you get that ball to the post, you have open options as well to your guards and slashers.
One dribble pull up. Ito pa isang balik uniforme. Si Winston Inot. Sige, para sa leader. Tony na lang. Tony Inot. 3 minutes gone by. Second quarter pa rin tayo. The kick out. Jerover Capilla just rejected by Jake Gaspay. But there is a teammate to the rescue. Actually, Capilla getting his own miss. 5 points for Capilla. 27-15. Oh, good idea. Balik si Sean Umali. Nathan Victoria in the ball game. Matthew Oli in the ball game. Nagbabalik uniforme din. Boy, what a problem, Charles Chu.
But let's see.
The plethora of options in your hand.
Yes.
And for opposing teams, I mean, where you going to guard it, diba? On the other side, though, guys like Polo Gabat still looking for the offensive rhythm. Talking about this game, lalo ko yung Polo Gabat na ikaw yung isa sa mga leading scorer dito. Pero ikaw yung mga inaasahan, lalo ito yung masasabi natin, pinaka-importanting laro nyo na to. Na you're 0-4.
Yes.
You look at your first win, you still haven't scored.
But there's he'll just look for he's looking for his rhythm actually. There's still also a lot of time, perhaps. Sure, as much as possible and as early as possible, you want to start that rhythm already in play.
Polo Gabat wants that basketball. Doon si Gatchan Umali. Pero naibigay sa kaliwa. There's that three-pointer by Jerover Cavilla of that Gabat assist. O yun, distribute muna.
Oh, that's a good look. That was a good look also to the open man for the Stags. And that was a good shot as well. Closing the gap to 27 to 18 now for the Stags.
Bumaba sa single digits yung kalamangan courtesy of this Jangnan three-point of the quarter by Jerover Cavilla. Sa magkakalimutan, hotpot ba? Jangnan na. Yun. Sakto. May pupuntahan na si Ross Chodico mamaya after this ball game. Tignan natin kung siya umali. Gusto niya rin magka-Jangnan mamaya. 29-18. Sige, order of business para sa San Sebastian. May lampas 4 na minuto pa. Bawas turnover, no? Kasama yun.
Yes.
Unang-una,
bawas turnover.
perhaps.
Pero nagagawa naman nila yung konting, sa pagbigay ng konting pressure sa Blazers. Although right now, they've shifted already their half-court set defense compared to their pressure defense earlier on. So, I guess also sustaining their strength and energy for the rest of the game as well. Looking at the Stags, siguro yung ano pa rin, attack the inside as much as they can.
That's a very good point kasi from what we have seen with Coach Rob Labagala, as that three-pointer was a miss, medyo concentrated yung rotation din ni Coach Rob I mean, he's using different guys every game, but he's concentrating on those specific guys that he used dito. Tulad ngayon, TJ Felebrico seeing a lot of minutes. Jaime J. Diaz in the ball game, missing the three. Hindi pa natin nakikita si Paengare sa laro na to. Where in the previous game, Paengare played a lot of minutes.
Perhaps in the second half.
Mag-iba rin yung timpla, di ba? We haven't seen Tom Piliado actually. That guy started for Coach Roth. In the meantime, Matt Olin almost lost that basketball. Allen Liwag, inside presence against two defenders. No good. 3.5 remaining on. Naipasa ni Gabat sa kalaban. Ian Torres cross court to the open guy. Nate Victoria! Tatak Victoria na three-pointer.
Extending the lead for the Blazers now at 32 to 18. Adding to the problems of the Stags.
Oo. Yun din. Boy beats talaga yung three-pointer na yun. No good coming from Polo Gabat. Here comes the Blazers on the run. Allen Liwag attacking! Basket is good plus a foul. Let's take another look at this ABC Tile Adhesive fast break of the game. Brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Naniguro si Allen Liwag.
Well, fast break points are at 6 points for the Blazers versus 3 fast break points for the Stags.
Hindi nadagdagan mitis yung trito. Pinakit mo agad eh. Ayan na si Antonio Eusebio making his reappearance in this tournament. Knocking down that corner jumper. Lomolobo ang kalamangan Ross Chodico.
Bench points rin. Bench points naman ang Blazers ngayon ang lumalamang against the Stags. Talking about Eusebio just coming off the bench as well, fresh. And yet contributing as early as that. Walang warm-up sa kanya.
Shot clock, an issue. Felebrico throws up a prayer. Wasn't answered. Blazers on the run one more time, but they were denied access of that transition defense. Liwag doing corners at the post. Just erasing his defender and converting inside. 38-18. 17-7 onslaught by the Blazers in the second quarter. It's really making life difficult for the guys in the red and gold. Felebrico for three. Finally!
Another big three by Felebrico. Closing the lead back down to 17. 38-21.
Sa puntong ito, malaking bagay na talaga. Malaking tulong na yung mga baskets na makakapasok para sa San Sebastian. At malaking tulong rin sana kung yung mga stops, di ba?
Yes.
Nakukuha ng San Sebastian. Tignan muna natin itong ating PlayTime Cares Play of the Quarter, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes. Ito naman si Anton. Ganda naman ang warm-up ito. Gilas 3x3 lang naman ang warm-up ito.
Yeah, wala lang ka-warm-up.
Oo. Atake na kagad yan.
Oo.
Final minute upon us. Nepasena making his move. Emergency pass. Late Victoria denied him access, but the referee deemed it as a blocking foul on Nathan Victoria.
So that was good recovery coverage on the defense by the Blazers. Yun lang. Natawagan siya ng blocking foul.
Warning on number 10, Nathan Victoria.
Warningan pa si Nathan Victoria, kakareklamo. In the meantime, free throws na ito hatid sa atin ng ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. That's a conversion coming from Jerover Capilla, coming off the bench. Meron lang siya mapuntos. And there's a steal. Felebrico dancing with Nate Victoria. Felebrico with a finish.
There you go. That conversion came off from a pressure trap by the Stabs close to the midcourt. So in those instances, maybe those could help their cause.
And there's a stop.
Yes.
Muntik mahila ng bangko si Tom Piliado. But he was able to save that possession with 13 seconds remaining in this ball game. 6 to shoot. What will Tom Piliado do? Spin move. Hindi na ipagpagabantay. Nice extra pass for the finish. Gam Nepasena. Just in the nick of time.
Spin move and a free open look under the basket. Nepasena gets the bucket in. Nakaisang assist pa para sa Stags.
Laging may finishing kick yung San Sebastian for 2 quarters already. Even though they will see guys like Allen Liwag dominating inside. Meron pa sundot-sundot ng mga jumpers. Sila Jero Bercabilla. Yung mga, ayan, bench points. Di mapigilan San Sebastian. Those attacks by Allen Liwag. But they will always find a way to sneak in something positive come the end of the first half. Yan ang storya ng ating first 2 quarters ng laro na to. 41-26 lamang ang College of St. Benilde.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palaban sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Unleash Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Unli Facebook or Unli TikTok. Load now!
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be Unli with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with Unli TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ng PlayTime. You're welcome! PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be Unli with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with Unli TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ng PlayTime. You're welcome!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now! Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka. Sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito. Sa ABC sigurado ka. Sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
pa si Foxy. Palaban sa kahit anong dikitan.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome!
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Itong part na to.
si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome!
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Inside the Playtime Filoil Center, this is the PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup, presented to us by ABC Tile Adhesives. Matchup between the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Blazers versus the San Sebastian College-Recoletos Golden Stags. Quite a dominant showing from the Blazers, 41-26. Jay De La Cruz together with Ross Chotico na hatid na sa atin ang mga numero brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesives.
Here you can see the field goal percentage of the Blazers are up 56%. That's 17 out of 30. Compared to the Golden Stags, 10 out of 28, garnering 35 points. So there's a big disparity here in their two-point field goal percentage, as well as the points from turnovers. Kaya nakakalamang din ang Blazers at this point. They have 16 points from turnovers versus 7 points from the Stags. At we can commend the bench points of the Blazers with 23 bench points versus 13 from the Stags.
Considering na yung turnovers, hindi naman ganun kalaki ang diferensya. 8 turnovers ang CSB, 11 ang San Sebastian. But the discrepancy on the points of turnovers, kakaiba. Leading scorers muna tayo, hatid sa atin ng Playtime Cares. It's quite spread for the Blazers. It's not big, pero kalat yung mga puntusan na yan para sa CSB. Tapos sa kabila, well, Jerover Cabilla coming off the bench so far. He's holding the fort for the bench department of the Golden Stags with 9 points. Felibrico, 8 points as a starter. Pero yung mga puntos na yan, nabanggit natin to na dumarating yung mga those surges of points of San Sebastian coming off the latter part of the quarter
Yes, kaya nagkaka-turnover points din kaya nagkaka-turnover si yung CSB Blazers is because of the fact that the Stags are starting to apply more pressure, and that's where they were able to gain the last few points on their side by the end before we ended the first half, coming off from their press break and their press.
Silip tayo sa ating pusopi.com key matchup. Pretty silent for these two players, Sean O'Malley. Although may highlight si Sean O'Malley na nakaagaw, siya na nagbaba ng bola, siya na gumawa ng fast break. Nagbistulang point guard si Sean O'Malley. On the other side though, Gabner Pasena scored his first 2 points at the end of the second quarter, but he's just holding himself against Sean O'Malley, especially in the rebounding department. He's actually leading the team in rebounding, itong si Gabner Pasena. We'll have one more look in this matchup later on sa pagdating ng dulo ng laro na to. Again, for context, it's the Blazers right on top of team standings. The Golden Stags on the bottom of the team standings. Tandaan natin, 9 games per team lang. San Sebastian, if they drop this game, it's gonna be very impossible to get above 500. Second half, when we return.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Boxing and Benilde, matibay na dikitan. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal. Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Third quarter is upon us. Jay De La Cruz with Ross Diotico bringing you the action. Second game of our quadruple Independence Day header. Pinag-halo-halo na natin. And Gio Gonzaga was starting soft for the Blazers. In the third quarter, kasama niya Rafi Celis, Alin Liwag, Josh Cahucom, at Jomel Argenta on the other side. TJ Falebrico scored. Underneath, he's with Polo Gabat. He is with Jerover Capilla, Jaime GDL, at Gabner Pasena. Celis thought about a 3. He went baseline instead. Cross court. Josh Cahucom skying high for the layup.
Good flow coming from the Blazers in their last possession there with Cahucom scoring the first 2 in the third quarter or in the second half of this game.
Yan yung gusto mong makita sa magkabilang kapatid. There's some off-ball movement happening. Somebody ending up open with that off-ball movement, yung mga ganun execution.
Oo.
Na kahit nag-mintes you'll take it kasi umikot yung bola.
Oh. And then more touch passes from more players.
Oo. (45-28). Biggest lead for the Blazers was 20. Polo to Jaime GDL. Shot clock at 5. Bounce pass to Falebrico. Extra pass. Gabner Pasena just overshooting that one-hander. Nagmamadali si Rafi Celis. Extra pass. Gio Gonzaga got blocked by Pasena.
Good transition defense also there by the Stags. Although the Blazers were looking for that fast break opportunity.
Pero ang dali ng pasa papunta kay Allen Liwag. Iba na talaga ang matangkad. Easy makakakuha ng pasa sa ilalim. Just towering everybody. Nakaagaw pa. 2-on-2 fast break. Josh Cahucom gets the bucket plus a foul. Madalas sabihin ng mga coaches to habang pinapalood natin itong ABC Tile Adhesive fast break of the game. Sigurado ka talaga dyan. Pero di ba madalas mong maririnig sa mga coach pag ganyan may sumasagitsit, yung salitang stop ball, stop ball.
Yes, stop ball. That means just to at least delay the ball from getting to the front court. Pero as much as possible, contain. I think the word is to contain the ball handler or the ball without possible, offensive conversion.
Ikaw naman si Coach Rob Labagala, ayaw mong dumagdag yung fast break point sa mga problema mo. Just gap na Pesena he just had to recalibrate his shots. Buti na lang nandang si TJ Perebrico.
Second chance points are important here for the Stags.
Missed attempt. Under 7 minutes, nice lead pass. Polo Gaba. Oh!
Inikot pa sa kabila.
Ang alat, still scoreless in this ball game. Marika the rebound. Lead pass. Nurse Jero Mercabilla. Sa passing nagiging effective si Polo Gabat. Second assist for Polo Gabat. Jero Mercabilla scoring his 11th point of the game, joining Felebrico on a double-digit party. Another San Sebastian turnover. Kailangan talaga para pasimplihan na kasi pag iniikot-ikot ni Yoyo, tulad ng ginawa ni Josh Kahukong, layup kanina ni Polo Gabat, ni-reverse, ano nangyari?
The simpler, the better.
Oo.
Back to basic fundamentals would be the best. But then again, if you can have a little bit of showmanship, why not?
At saka maaari din ang case-to-case basis kasi maaaring nandun yung kalaban, may hahapas, may susupalpal. Kailangan mag-readjust. Well, that will give, you can give the credit dun sa depensa ng kalaban. In the meantime, free throws gonna be attempted. Polo Gabat tatawagan ng foul. Struggling in this ball game big time. Second personal foul ni Polo Gabat sa laro na to. Samantala, Jomel Lancheta may dalawang free throw na hatid sa atin ng ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Second one out of problem for Jomel Lancheta, who apparently is playing his... So far, isa si Jomel Lancheta sa mga complete attendance sa lineup ng CSB. Yung mga gwardiya kasama si Ancheta, si Josh Kahukong, Rafi Celis, Ernest Da, diba? Yung mga may absent, si Nate Victoria, si Gab Cometa na just playing his third game here. Allen Liwag absent nung previous game. Again, the Charles Chu problem.
Anybody who handles the ball for Coach Charles is able to produce for the Blazers.
22 ang lamang. Under 5 to play. Jay Ilagan in the ball game for Coach Rob Labagala, making a reappearance in this ball game. Avoided that Castor screen. Just could not convert on that runner. Nagmamadali si Rafi Celis. Nandun yung transition defense. Pero nakapukol si Ian Torres. Malakas rebound na kuha ni Neil Castor. Mas mainam talaga muna na mapigil mo lang yung scoring.
Yes.
Matigil lang yung runs eh.
One by one. At least one stop at a time for the Stags, no? But as you can see, the Blazers, once they get the defensive rebound, they're running the floor as if they're the ones down. But they're leading by 22 at this point.
Yun talaga yung makikita mo na the Blazers obviously controls the tempo of this ball game eh. Shot clock down to 4. There's a steal. Rafi Celis. Hinintay pa yung kalaban. Might not be the best idea. Sabi ni Charles Cho, umaakto doon sa court, pinakakanto ng bench nila. Sana tinuloy mo na lang. Ma-instant replay pa eh.
Gayang-gaya ni Coach Charles.
Oo. May demonstration yan. Nangyari tuloy. Foul sa kabila si Rafi Celis. Ay, kukwento ba yung sigurado? Nakita mo ba yung Kuya Christian mo kahapon? Ganun yung ginagawa sa SJ Stadium kahapon eh.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
3:24 remaining in the third. Wide, a comfortable lead for the guys from Taft Avenue. 4 on the shot clock. Perfect timing on the cut. Just couldn't convert once again.
There have been a few sequences where the Stags have gotten the same look with a floater from inside the paint, but have missed so far out of 3.
Oo.
From what I recall.
I mean, of course, you as a coach, you would love to see that your guys perfectly executing your set plays as Lumanag knocks down a 3-pointer. But there will also come a time that even though you're perfectly executing them, magiging frustrated ka na din as a coach kasi hindi nagsisipasok.
Oh, doon na yung finishing na lang yung kailangan talaga eh.
Tulad yan. Jay Ilagan was really close to being called. And a traveling violation in the meantime. Jiangnan 3-pointer of the quarter muna natin sa atin ni Andre Lumanag. Basta hotpot Jiangnan na. Muntik matawagan ng traveling pero ito siya nagfi-free throw. Inyala Mintes. Sharing point guard duties with Tom Piliado. Talk about Jean Mikael, alias Jay Ilagan. Scoring his first point, garnering 3 rebounds and 3 assists so far in less than 10 minutes of appearance. 57-36, no good on the 3. Nobody backs up. Matthew Oli got the bucket plus a foul. Box out issues. And simpleng-simple. Nakalipad si Matthew Oli para sa rebound of the quarter. Hatid sa atin ng Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. May bucket pa. May foul pa.
Wasn't able to box out properly. Kaya nalibre para sa putback ang Blazers.
Biggest lead of the game so far. It was 25. Pero ngayon, ang lamang ng St. Benilde 60-36. Jaime GDL could not ring the bell. Rebound. Tap to Moel Morales. Oli open for 3. It's in! And Oli is just continuing this offensive showcase.
He's in the zone right now. With continuing momentum.
Neil Castor did not recognize that CSB touched that basketball. So may senyas na rin si referee Obet Arlegui na touch yun, pero hinarangan lang ni Neil Castor.
The referee is discussing here that the possession is corrected.
Oo, bola pa rin niya ng bola pa rin ng San Sebastian. But they will try to have some clarification. The Blazers are claiming that their players did not touch the basketball. So dapat backward daw. However, couple of referees saw na nahawakan nga ng CSB yung bola di lang talaga pinulot ni Neil.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 8 seconds.
And the shot clock also was reviewed. 8 seconds na lang sa shot clock. Magagaling na sa backcourt si Tom Piliado. He has to shoot. Piliado got away. The three is good!
That's a big three coming from Tom Piliado for the Stags, who are now just trailing by 24. But adding to the gap again.
Kasagot kagad si Olay. Matthew Olay with 9 points. Nice pass to Christian Richo. Ito na naman yung strong finishing kick ng San Sebastian. Every end of the quarter. But it seems the Blazers has an answer. This time, Sele, rather Olay missing the three shot. Umali got whacked and he will go to the free throw line. And if you're San Sebastian, you have to ask yourself, bakit kapag end of quarter lang tayo, sumisipa?
What's containing them from not being able to do that from the start of every quarter, or at least to sustain it throughout, no? But they've been doing what they can defensively. I mean, I'm speaking about defensively. They've been pressuring as well. Although, yung quickness din kasi ng Blazers, once they get the ball on transition defense, nasa baba na agad yung CSB.
Shot clock and corner clock practically the same. And the Blazers has a foul to give. Matt Ollie will be tagged for his third personal foul. 5 seconds remaining. Kuha ni Castor. Castor actually launched. Pero nahablot na daw ni Sean Umali si Neil Castor. Last foul to give.
14th foul for CSB.
Let's see if the team will continue in this possession. Kung strong finishing kick ulit ng CS, or rather ng San Sebastian. Butik.
Almost. Almost there with a Hail Mary.
But the story so far, it's the Blazers showing their complete game. Attacking on the half court. Responding on defense. Knocking down those three-pointers in a very efficient manner. Kahit nakakatres ang kalaban, may sagot palagi ang CSB. Matthew Ollie already scoring 9 points to contribute a lot to this 25-point lead of the Blazers.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome!
It's a 25-point advantage, or 25-point advantage by the guys wearing the white and green. And we're about to see if we are just waiting for the final score, or will the guys in red and gold make a one epic run. Jay de la Cruz and Rocio Dico Final quarter of this matchup between the Blazers and the Golden Stags. So far, lahat ng pinasok ni Charles Chu dito sa laro na to, halos lahat nakapuntos na. Ang hindi na lang nakakapuntos as Ernest Daha will make his trip to the free throw line. Dadalawang katao na lang din nakakapuntos. Si Moel Morales at si Gab Cometa. Moel Morales is in the small game. Won't be surprised if Gab Cometa will be inserted later on. In the meantime, free throws na yan hatid sa atin ng ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Speaking of the last two Blazers not yet scoring, on the bright side, it goes to show that any of the players of Coach Charles has been producing. But even if Morales or Cometa have not yet scored, they've been also contributing off the point. Morales has given us a steal so far, 4 rebounds.
Tapos yung Gab Cometa, merong 2 rebound na. And an assist actually under the belt of Gab Cometa. Here's Matthew Oli. And Matthew Oli, eto nga yung, kung tututukan mo naman yung mga nakapuntos, it's Ernest Daha who entered double-digit territory first for the Blazers, 4th quarter na. Siya pala yung una naka-double figures. The second guy happened to be Matt Oli with 12 points dun sa 3-pointer niya sa kanto. Ayaw pa rin. Minsan na lang, pag pagod ka na rin maging frustrated, sasabihin mo na lang, some days.
Yes, some days.
Some days. Diba? Sorry misses will happen, diba? Even though pagdating mo sa practice, na-execute nyo naman ng maayos yun. Upo sila Ian Torres, sila Matthew Oli. Looks like their day is done. 8 na ito lamang ng CSB. Pinag-uusapan natin yung mga hindi pa nakakapuntos. Ayan, Gab Cometa nasa loob. Lumanag versus Cometa. Crossover pull-up. Won't work. Anton Eusebio, diretso sa kamay niya ang bola. Anton attacking. Down low. Jake Spy.
Good look there from Anton Eusebio. Passing it on the inside for the quick 2. Yun yung mga high-low moves.
Make no mistake about it. The Blazers will just continue to execute whatever they're doing in the first quarter. They'll just do it again and again. Dahil ito na yung mga pagkakataon. This is a perfect time for them to, for lack of a better term, experiment or kung ano man yung ginagawa nila sa practice na bihira nila magawa sa actual playing time. Gagawin na nila yan eh.
But the Stags still hoping to get a few more stops here.
Gab Cometa. Oh, hi! Hindi nagkaintindihan si Cometa si SJ Moore.
Another miscommunication on the passes.
Ayan din, no? Perfect time na ngayon na kayo magkamali. Diba? Sapat.
So to say.
Oo. Kasi, tignan natin, baka sapat na puhunan na itong 30 puntos sa kalabangan na ito with 7 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Needless to say, SJ Moore keeping the ball, hoping for a fast break.
Si SJ nadadapa na eh.
However, is called for a traveling violation.
So ayun din, pagkakataon din to para magkaamoy yung mga kakampi. Si Gab Cometa, nice intention on the kick-out, but he has to realize si SJ Moore yung pangmasa niya. SJ Moore is more used to attacking that lane instead of waiting for the kick-out eh.
Familiarity.
Oo. Para pag first time yung nakita, getting to know stage, no?
Yes.
Kahit pang limang laro niya na to, getting to know stage.
Oo. But kahit naman minsan matagal na kayo naglalaro, may mga bagay pa rin naman na, yun nga, gaya ng sabi mo kanina, you can try to learn new things at this point, this stage in the game with your teammates. Oh.
Yan tulad itong ginagawa ni Jake Gaspay. Nung nasa Lasal pa siya, nung nasa kabilang kanto pa siya, big man ang laro niya. Dito, is trying to explore his options as a wing player. Mag-uusap pa sila Coach Charles Chu. Timeout tayo.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
GG bro! Don't worry! Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Unli Facebook or Unli TikTok. Load now!
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
.608 remaining in this ball game. Actually, 30-point lead, and perhaps this is the final five for Coach Charles Chu. Ito si Cometa, Eusebio, Spy, SJ Moore, and Winston Inot. Perhaps the final five na nag-design pa ng plays Coach Charles kung ano yung magiging game plan nila. On the other side, there's Christian Richo, who somehow they will try to get something going more para pagdating naman ang susunod na lang ng San Sebastian, eh may positibong maibaon. Eusebio no good. Lumanag, napapreno. Step through did not materialize. It went straight to Jake Gaspay.
Yes, hoping for that extra pass. SJ Moore running the lanes again. Talking about anticipating passes.
Yun talaga yung laro ni SJ Moore. Sasakit-sit talaga yan. Abante talaga yan. Mamaya na yung kick. At saka na yung kick out. Si Gab na lang talaga ang hindi nakakapuntos para kay Coach Charles Chu. Actually, Moel Morales went scoreless as well. Pero mukhang hindi na nakakapuntos. But in the meantime, there's Antonio Eusebio ringing the bell. 8 points for Antonio Eusebio together with a rebound and an assist. 76-45. Baka mangyari na naman dito in the last 2 minutes tsaka makapuntos sa San Sebastian.
Oh, well, a little gas would help as well for San Sebastian. Regardless of how the look of this game will finish. And Gab Cometa finally scoring a three-pointer for the Blazers.
Si Moel Morales na lang ang hindi nakakaputos. Somebody should tell Charles Chu that Moel Morales is the missing player na pag nasulat sa dyaryo bukas lang siya, yung pangalan na niya nakalagay 0 sa box score. Lumana got it. Three and a half. Kingston Inot.
They're wasting a little more clock.
Oo.
Steal from the Stags.
There's Lumanag at mukhang dumarating na mas maaga yung finishing kick dito ng San Sebastian. Pero namigay ng foul dito para makapasok. New set of players, State Victoria, Allen Liwag. I mean, that's John Melancheta entering, or Josh Kahukom rather. So just looking at the schedule, ang susunod na laro na CSB, oh, this is going to be a huge one come Saturday. Letran ang kanilang makakasagupa. So it's just getting tougher and tougher for the Blazers as there was a foul called. Late Victoria tatawagan. Ang San Sebastian naman, their next encounter will be on Monday against Mapua. And the reaction on your face says it all.
They're both heavy assignments for the next 2 games.
Oh, actually for these two teams.
Yes, for them.
Ito, just to make it tougher for San Sebastian, it's not like we want them to experience tougher matches. Pero yung sa schedule nila, kung titignan mo kung ikaw San Sebastian, you have Mapua on Monday, then you have Perpetual Health on Wednesday. Next week, in the meantime, Josh Kahukom para umaakit sa hagdan, invisible.
Invisible steps.
Oo. Dagdag highlight para sa mga Botanicals Charles Chu.
Well, bread and butter of the Blazers. As you can see, it's always been the pressure defense, and which they've sustained throughout the game from first to fourth quarter. And even if they already know that they've been leading, even in the closeout of this game, they were always up with the pressure kahit sa backcourt pa lang ng Stags.
And that is something they will need to address this weekend kasi pahinga naman sila this weekend. Again, susunod nilang laro sa Lunes pa. In the meantime, for the Blazers, it's a good thing that their minutes were spread. And Allen Liwag will have to avoid that dahil pag nasilip yan ni Charles Chu sa video, kantsaw ang aabutin niya. Dito lang sa CSB, it's a very quick turnaround and good thing na spread nga yung minutes mo para hindi masyadong masunog kasi 2 days later may laro ka agad eh. And usually with that kind of dynamic, pagdating bukas, it's not impossible that you have a hard practice. Kasi letran nga kalaban mo eh.
But even if we know already, or for the outcome of this game at the least, the Blazers have been pushing the pressure on their offense as well. For the tally pa rin naman eh. Dun sa rankings din kasi. Even if they're at 4-0 right now, just before we end this regulation, namumuhunan nga.
Totoo.
Parang yun ang keyword. Regardless of who else they will face forward-looking and who they've already played previously. Game plan pa rin ang execution.
Totoo. But boy, it's pretty impressive. The minutes distribution of these guys. 16 players for Coach Charles Chu. And then what happened is actually no one played more than 20 minutes of playing time in this ball game. So, talk about the distribution. Minutes-wise, diba? They were able to spread the wealth offensively. And again, boy, if you're Charles Chu, what a problem that you have entering season 101. Dito naman sa kabila, kay Coach Rob Labagala, short-term issues muna. Perhaps sa consistency, di ba? For San Sebastian na kailangan that in this entire 40 minutes, you will produce positive results. Pero final score natin as these players already giving a gesture of sportsmanship to each and everyone. Final score 81-52. De La Salle College of St. Benilde winning their 5th game in as many games played in the PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup presented to us by ABC Tile Adhesives. That is the final score. A dominant showing with all 16 players giving significant minutes. Actually, pantay-pantay lang talaga sila. Kaya medyo, for lack of a better term, hassle mamili ng best player dahil yung sa contribution nila pantay-pantay. But you have to really select one, Ross.
The best player of our game today is Matthew Ollie, who has given 11 minutes rather, averaged, and 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist.
12 points in 11 minutes?
Exactly. Kahit man yun, paano may spread, di ba?
Oo.
Very efficient, Matthew Ollie today. Comparing his minutes so far in this tournament of 13 minutes, averaging 9 points today, he has outperformed that with 12 points already.
And you're seeing our Powered Up Plays brought to us by Smart Power All 99. Get only Facebook or TikTok plus 10 gigabytes data and only calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. Whatever aspect of the game, fast break, outside shooting, inside, outside, under duress, ginawa lahat ng CSB.
They had it all covered today. Defensively, offensively, they run the floors up and down. They did their due diligence in this matchup against the San Sebastian Stags, where you can see their bench points have really contributed much. 58-30 against the San Sebastian Golden Stags. And of course, their field goals up 49% with 31 out of 63 compared to 21 out of 63. So, match din naman yung field goal attempts. Yes.
That's correct. But it's just a totally whole-rounded game for the Blazers, pati ito sa ball movement.
Yes.
Diba? Naging visible para sa CSB. Kahit dito sa key matchup natin, Gabne Pasena was actually really shot down na hindi na rin nakita ng minuto kasi it's just really, Coach Rob Labagala really had a hard time figuring out this CSB rotation. Na kahit yung Sean O'Malley, naka 4 points lang, naka 3 rebounds, naka 1 assist lang in this ball game in a matter of, again, less than 20 minutes. Less than 15 minutes ka kay Sean O'Malley. Pero nanaig pa rin ang CSB 81-52. Thank you so much, Ross Tiotico. We're actually done for our broadcast. Pero hindi pa tapos ang mga laban dito. Benji Santiago, Ed Sturcy, and Courtney Buenaventura will take over for this perpetual help letran matchup sa pagpapatuloy ng ating Premier Preseason Collegiate Basketball Tournament. This has been the PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup presented to us by ABC Tile Adhesive.
Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data